I am really bummed out, and I'll tell you why. The reason is I recorded, probably about an hour's worth of footage. Well, the thing is that I recorded this hour's worth of footage on a new tool, a new screen recorder that I hadn't used before, and I hadn't quite checked if it was working. I should have done a test and watched the test, but I didn't. I was very silly. And so, after recording all this hour's footage, I went and there was something messed up with the settings of the recorder, and so everything was, I couldn't use any of it. It was just basically a still image with my voice over it. We've done a lot, and we'll see here. We actually don't use the ladder because the ladder is so slow. We use this portal here, and I have another portal up top here, so that might cascades, etc. It's just much easier. And as you can see, way different. So we were here. I have included this nice pathway that has a stone bottom, but you also notice that there is this big grass area up here with, and if you come down here, this ginormous bowl. It's called an ellipsoid, and here, I'll actually head down. You can look at this from the bottom. It's ginormous, and I love it. It's just like a center island, and I love it. I keep on forgetting you don't use the ladder anymore. Oop. But, so, more as to what we did in this recording time while you guys were away. Basically, all of that area up there. But another thing we did is we started and finished the chicken farm. Yeah, the chicken farm that the past 3 episodes has been leading up to. We started and finished it. So, here it is. I'll be releasing a tutorial on this one in the near future. But here it is, and something's not working all too well. For some reason it's on reproduction. I'll get back to you guys. Something's happening. Okay guys, I think I figured it out. Turns out I was doing some stuff with the eggs and I accidentally knocked out a piece of redstone. Nothing too upsetting, but now we have way too many chickens in the top part. I'll just put the eggs in here. So yeah, we have a chicken farm and it's producing a lot. As you can see, we have this is our feathers chest, this is our eggs chest. And we have chicken. So, yeah. I really don't know what else to tell you guys. We did tons of mining. I brought all my storage up here, so now this is all our stuff. We have all of that, and our cobblestone is over here. Yeah. It's just, I wish that you guys were here to see my thought process about where I was putting this and building it and all that. It's just a little upsetting. But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. It's a big jump from where we were last time. We just had this narrow strip. But, so, what I want to do next, and I really have 2 thoughts. The first one is that I need some XP, like desperately. The second one is that we should start our witch farm. Both shouldn't take too long. They're both pretty easy. since 1.9, witch farms have been forced to become cheaper. Just because the glitching floor doesn't work anymore. They got rid of that. But, so, I need to decide. XP or witch farm. Okay, I think I've made my decision. It's going to be the witch farm that we work on. So, I'm going to gather the resources for that, and I'll catch you guys later. We still need tons of string. We only have about half a stack, and we need 3 stacks. Here's a spitter. Spitter, spitter, spitter. 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 String. Spitter. 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 Spitter, 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 string. I think in the meantime, between getting the spiders at night, I'm going to get the villagers up here. Ladies and gentlemen, our island has been taken over. You should look at this. It's crazy. We have hundreds of villagers. Our island is populated. But all for good reason. If you follow me this way. See this little guy trapped in the case? Guess what trade he has? Just you wait. Here we are. One book, 34 emeralds for mending. Yes! Finally, mending. This is the best enchantment so far, I swear. So we're gonna give him what he wants, and get one mending book. We have a book of mending, everyone. Okay, so here we go. We got our pick here, and this pick here to make a great efficiency, fortune, and unbreaking. And we're just gonna put mending on this bad boy. Okie dokie, so we finished gathering the materials, and here we are. I've laid out the first few floors, and I've also dug the shaft. So I am just going to start. Now, again, this isn't quite my design, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due. And I'm going to let you know that this is Exuma Void's 1.9 witch farm. And I'll just do the first level, and then I'll complete the rest for you guys. So we have a line of pistons sticking straight up. And while I'm at it, we should probably get some glass. And just line this area here. We want it too high so that way nothing falls out. At the very least. Okay. And we need to block the water from coming out here. We need to have blocks. Now I'm going to use glass, and I say this because the more transparent blocks you have in, the faster things are going to spawn. At least I know that's true in normal mob farms. I don't know if this is true in witch farms as well, but I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, these actually have to be solid blocks because of the fact that we are going to be running a redstone current through it. I lied. Okie dokie. So, let's make them solid blocks. And we are going to be using, I think I'm going to be using andesite, actually. I was debating between some stone bricks and andesite, but I think andesite is looking more of the era that I want this to look like it's from. If that makes any sense at all. Like, for the beginning, when I'm first starting out in Minecraft, I will make my creations look older and more primitive than they usually would. Otherwise, and then it gets more modern as it goes on. So 2 rows of blocks like this, and on that bottom row we put a row of comparators, just like so. And these are going to take an output from some hoppers. The most expensive part of this farm right here. And this is the exact same thing on all the levels. It pains me. Just like so, and then come down here and destroy all of these because they have to be facing into the other ones. Pick them up. Okay. Just like so. And in each one of these, we have to put an item. I'm going to use seeds just because they're cheap and available. Just one item. So I'm going to go right across the top like that. And shift click, come in. probably not the brightest idea. Let me turn down my sound. There, that's a little better. Okay. That. Now the next thing that we need to do is right on top of these, we add in sticky pistons. Okay. Right here. And on top of those, we add in a layer of redstone blocks, which I do not have. So let's go get those. Okay. So now to finally stop these pistons, we put a row of redstone blocks right behind each one of these sticky pistons. There we are. Okay. And so that held the seed in this side of the hopper, making the comparator turn on, powering the block, powering the piston. Yes. Okay. So now we need to put in the other side of the glass, which looks a little bit like that. And this follows all the way out to here. Okie dokie. And now we can put our water supply in there. And we need one more. Just like this. Make an infinite and just... whoops. There we are. Okay. So, next thing that we need to do is add in a layer of andesite blocks. And on this we put our tripwire hooks. So that way we can hook up the string later. Just like so. Perfect. And that's the first layer done. So now if we had tripwire hooked up, this would open up. Now on the other side, what we need to do is we need to make a drop shaft. Gonna make it just like that. Okay, and it's going to go up. And then we need to match the tripwire hooks on this side with another block. With more tripwire hooks, that way we can put in the string. This is a really, really easy design. I love it. And now it's the same thing all the way up. up our drop shaft, and we got down safely nonetheless. So now we just have to put in more glass in the ceiling. So here we are, all covered up in 100% spawn proof, except for where they're supposed to spawn. And we can already see by these half slabs that have been pushed back here that some have already spawned. And I put in a stick from one of the things that I got at the bottom. So now that all that is left is to make an AFK point that links up to the main island, and then a way to deal with the items to get them up there. And that's pretty much it, and I'll probably do that all off camera. We are going to go make our XP farm. So let's take this with me. So I was walking around and I heard crazy witch noises, right? Let me just get all these pumpkins first. So I was walking around and I heard crazy witch noises, like scarily crazy. And I did some digging around. Turns out they were coming from a spawner. Now, obviously witch spawners don't exist, but there was a zombie spawner. And it's actually relatively close by here. So anyways, I was walking along here, and I have these torches that marking it. And like I said, I started digging. And I actually came pretty close first try. Here it is.